got the dog.
When the sirens wail and the lights flash, the game is on. You might think you can outrun the law, but you can't outrun a trained police dog. These loyal canines, equipped with instincts sharper than any knife, don't just track scents, they bring the heat. From apprehending fleeing suspects to uncovering hidden secrets, these dogs have an instinct that often leaves criminals quaking in their boots. The axe-wielding standoff. On June 12, 2021, San Diego police responded to reports of a man wielding an axe and large knife on University Ave. When they arrived, they found him holding both weapons and immediately ordered him to drop them. Then he did something wild. He raised the saw right up to his neck. Officers tried to talk him down, but he looked totally out of it, like he was in his own world, not hearing a thing they were saying. The guy seemed more unhinged by the second, handling those weapons like he had no sense of the danger to himself. Out of nowhere, he began swinging the axe at street signs, sending everyone into high alert. That's when officers made the call to use beanbag rounds, trying to bring him down safely. Blood started dripping from his arm, and a bystander jumped in, shouting that shooting him wasn't the answer.
You gonna fucking play games?
All the way.
I could take care of it just by talking
all the
to
way.
him.
All the way.
Keep off, bro.
With no other options left, officers fired again, pepper sprayed him, and finally let the K9 loose. The dog took him down, and they rushed him into custody, getting him to a nearby hospital for help.
Look at it. Hey, they're getting a dog. Hey, that dog's cheated. Yeah. Oh, they're doing his ass.
The slow speed chase. Just past midnight in Tustin, officers tried stopping a driver suspected of DUI, but he was having none of it. Instead, he led them on a bizarre, slow-speed pursuit through multiple cities.
Just ran the road, turned northbound, so now northbound Tustin.
When he finally stopped, officers repeatedly ordered him to open the door and step out. He ignored every command, and a standoff began. He even took off his sweatshirt midway, just to make things even stranger.
I can't see hands. Still sitting in his car. All windows are up. Do not see anybody in the front passenger seat. But he's not complying.
To coax him out, officers fired pepper balls at the car windows, hoping he'd surrender. Next up, they sent in the K9 through a shattered window, which got a reaction. The man finally got out by climbing onto the roof of his car.
Onto the car keys, guys climbing out of the passenger side, climbing up on the roof of the car. Copy, I deployed.
With the K9 now on the roof, the man fought it off with kicks in his sweatshirt, but the dog wasn't backing down.
I want any less lethal attacks. Copy, driver. Still not complying. Line on the car. Has on the roof hood of the car, has a guy's foot. It looks like he's trying to drag him down, but the guy's holding onto the roof rack.
Eventually, he came off the car, only to be tackled by several officers in an intense takedown. Whether it was a scuffle or a search, he was left partially unclothed by the end, his clothes nearly gone, as they finally took him into custody.
Copy, officers detaining the subject. Yes, just be advised, looks like there's media across the street, so a guy with his personal recorder.
Like and subscribe right now, and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week.
Get out of my yard. On June 10th, 2024, a woman called her husband at work, panicked about a crazed woman outside their home who was vandalizing property and screaming for her to leave because she thought it was her house. When he got there, he saw her vandalizing the front of the neighbor's house. As he tried to park, she stormed over, screamed, and punched him right in the head. Not the homecoming he was expecting. Backpedaling, he called 911, and when the officers arrived, they spotted the wild woman in the driveway. She had already thrown a potted plant through a window, because why not? Then, she grabbed a metal rod and took her show into the street, where she faced off against the police like she was in an action movie, refusing to back down and threatening to kill them while shouting she'd crack their skulls and ruin their lives. Someone clearly needed to chill. To gain the upper hand, the police unleashed a K9 unit, sending her into a panic. With some teamwork, they managed to body slam her to the ground and make the arrest. From red lights to K9 bites. Early on January 16, 2021, around 3 a.m., a La Mesa officer tried to pull over a driver on El Cajon BLV Day. Instead, the driver sped off, blowing through red lights, hit the freeway, got spiked by the California Highway Patrol, and still kept going on his rims until CHP spun him out 4 times. The driver was finally stopped near Carmel Country Road, but instead of surrendering, he just sat there, face in hands, ignoring commands to open the door or show his hands.
Can you open the door? Open the driver door.
Hey, try using Devin.
Devin, place your hand out the window, the driver's side window. Take both hands, place it out the driver's side window, Devin.
After countless warnings, officers fired beanbags at his windows and even warned him the K9 was ready to go.
All right, less lethal. All right, let dog go.
Devin,
Yeah, go ahead.
Devin, this is your last chance. If you do not give up now, the police officer will release.
He eventually got out, visibly upset and crying, but still wouldn't raise his hands, so officers released the K9.
Place your hands up in the air, face away from us. Hands up, face away from us.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Hold hands up in the air! Step away from the car, you're gonna get bit by a dog!
The K9 charged, and in a panic, the driver scrambled onto the roof and hood of his car, with an officer right behind him. Desperate to escape, he tried to run, but the dog caught him quickly and bit down. He staggered for a moment, but it was game over as the dog brought him to the ground. It ended up taking the dog and 6 officers to finally restrain him. A lot for an unarmed, distraught guy. Now in custody, he was clearly struggling to walk, still in pain and sobbing as officers led him to the squad car. Leaning him against the hood, officers questioned him, while a medic checked his injuries. He was then transported to Scripps La Jolla Hospital for further treatment. The Bathtub Standoff. Tyven Eugene Mumphrey was accused of pulling 2 individuals from a van at gunpoint and hurling a 2-year-old child to the ground. Law enforcement, accompanied by a K-9 unit, waited outside the location where they believed he was hiding. Suddenly they heard a sound and realized the door was slightly open.
Just pull in, pull in.
He thought about it.
For the officers out here, I got a call from the grandmother that used to live in this house, and she said you can't hardly hear a thing outside.
O'Keefe, back here, we thought we heard a noise, and looking at the door that was already open, looks like it's pulled about another inch more open.
Police had detained his sister and made her sign a waiver, allowing them to enter his home.
We got a girl in custody. He's still inside. She's saying he's not, but we've confirmed with the other sister that he is. Adam 315, I just got verbal consent, and I'm having her sign the waiver now.
The officers made their way inside the property.
What do you think? That's fine, we can go. You're not coming in with me or what? Or do you want somebody on the back?
I have actually told her if we need to get into the house.
They issued a warning that he was under arrest and that if he didn't come out, they would release the dog.
Come on out or we'll release the dog!
Alright, we've been given warnings. We're going to go in front of the dog, and I'm going to all covered so there won't be any dog inside. Make sure you put that on that.
I'll do it right once.
Chad's coming in with me.
Yeah, and the phone's right. Davon, don't be stupid!
Alright, we're right up on the house, so if he runs, he's got a straight shot win.
The K-9 was deployed, searching every corner of the house. Although they hadn't found the suspect yet, they did come across a rifle bag.
Hey, we got a rifle bag up here. Come here. All right, you ready to move down? You do this too.
At last, they located him. The K-9 clamped down on his arm, trying to drag him out of the bathtub, and he quickly complied. Officers slapped the cuffs on him, and he was officially taken into custody.
Find him. Come here. Check him. Check. Find him. Where is he? Let me see your hands!
Okay.
Let me see your hands! Crawl out!
Yes, sir.
Crawl out!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Crawl out!
Yes, sir. Yes,
He's
sir.
not coming off until you move!
Yes, sir.
Roll!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Roll out,
Yes,
man.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am. Yes, sir. Okay, yes, sir. I'm calling out. I'm trying to call out.
Okay.
I'm trying to call out.
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm trying my best. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, can I explain?
Stand up!
Union 372 to dispatch. He started got a conscious male dog bite.
The K-9 assaulter. On January the 2nd, 2022, a suspect wanted for felony charges and domestic violence had made threats to shoot both the victim and law enforcement.
Hey, Mary 15, can you check on a K-9, Sergeant Code 3?
Upon their arrival, they found that Mata had fled the scene and was hiding in a nearby field.
Affirm. Possible leg bell into the field to the west. Hey, is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
Negative. We have eyes on him. About 150 yards far west.
For about half an hour, Mata evaded capture, refusing to cooperate as officers tried to persuade him to surrender peacefully.
Come on, man. Hey, listen. It ain't no big deal. Come on.
He briefly left the field and returned to his family's property, where they also pleaded with him to give up. An officer spotted Mata wielding a knife and grabbed a non-lethal device that fires pepper ball rounds.
Crossfire! Stop! He's got... Gabriel! He's got a knife! 8 Mary 15's got a knife in his hand. Move!
Move out the way.
After several warnings from the Fresno County Sheriff's deputy urging Mata to surrender, K-9 Sierra was sent in to help apprehend him. As officers closed in to take Mata into custody, he began stabbing K-9 Sierra with his knife. The K-9 deputy rushed in to save his partner as Mata continued his assault. He was then arrested.
Shots fired. Hey! Here.
Put your hands out to the side of you! Put your hands out to the side!
Come here. Here.
Gabriel, roll over to your stomach.
Here.
No.
Oh, what the fuck now? I can't move.
Hey, I need you guys to
I can't move.
Yep. Get him.
What the fuck? You guys are late now. Okay.
Gas money gone wrong.
Are you visiting someone?
Huh?
Are you visiting someone?
No. Okay. I'm just right now trying to get some gas money.
Okay.
Hey, I don't have my ID on me. Do you have it right there?
On April 13th, 2024, Ricardo found himself in a bit of a jam when cops pulled him over while he was trying to get some gas money. The catch? He didn't have any ID on him.
No, I need to see some ID.
I don't have none.
Do you have a picture of like an old one or anything?
Hey, can you send me a picture? On my ID?
Or do you know your driver's license number?
I know. By heart.
Okay.
Let me see.
What's your name, bro?
Ricardo?
And what's your last name, Ricardo?
I'm driving.
He was parked the wrong way on a one-way street, just waiting for a friend who lived nearby.
Oh, okay. Your friend lives here?
No, not right here. I was already driving and trying to, but I parked and I swear I didn't even see the one way.
Oh, okay. Did you come out of there?
No, I came this way. I came this way, but I just reversed it and I seen that car. I was like, why is it parked like that?
Oh,
the whole time it was me.
All right. You're not on probation or parole or anything?
No.
Okay, perfect.
We good?
To your Florida specialty? No, not yet.
As the officer questioned him, Ricardo lit a cigarette. Seriously? That's a little disrespectful, right?
And then nothing illegal inside the car? No guns, drugs, anything like that? Perfect. Are you from Pasadena? No? No, well, you got the crown tattooed on your forearm right there.
Why?
Yeah. Are you just like crowns?
No.
Pasadena?
It has a meaning to me, but it doesn't mean
Pasadena. Oh, you didn't know
Pasadena's
the crown and the key?
No.
Turns out Ricardo had been living in his car for several days. Life's tough sometimes.
For about 7 months.
Good. Okay.
We're supposed to go to the tiny home for our homeless family. We got approved, but they, like a month ago, they said we could go to the little spot, and then right when we were gonna go move, they told us that there was
Tipper. Oh, okay.
He insisted there was nothing illegal in the car, but the cop wanted to check anyway. When the officer asked him to step out, Ricardo decided to rev his engine and make a break for it, but a police car was blocking his way. The officer aimed his gun and warned him that he'd get shot.
No, turn off the car, dude. Stop.
Oh! You're gonna get fucking shot! You're gonna get fucking shot! 35, hold the air. Got one at gunpoint. He's trying to run me over. Hey, you're gonna get fucking shot, dude! You're gonna get fucking shot! Stop the fuck car! I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you.
Ignoring the warning, he sped off, nearly running over the officer. And just like that, the chase was on.
Stand by. Okay, pursuit southbound Hudson wrong way towards California. He tried to run over a police officer.
Ricardo crashed into another car, and the cops released a K9 to assist in his capture, warning him to stop or risk getting bitten. He took off on foot into a residential neighborhood.
Okay, he TC'd into residence. Hey, police K9, stop here to get bit! Stop here to get bit! Right here! Clutch! Hey, he's into it. He jumped the backyard, he got a dog deployed.
While fleeing, he barged into 2 homes, clearly in a panic. When officers found him, they demanded he get on the ground. The K9 was let loose, sinking its teeth into him as he struggled.
Stop.
Hold on, slow
Hey,
down,
put your hands to your side!
All right, let me get a contact team, arrest him.
Walk towards me!
Hold on.
Walk towards me! Bring my dog to me! Bring my dog to me!
Hold on, behind lethal, let me get an arrest team. 2 people with
I
hoods.
need to see your hands! I need to see your hands! Put your hands up now! Put your hands up now!
Hey, someone break down the dispenser here.
All right, cover me, I got it. Move up just a little bit.
Hold on. Suspect, stand up now!
Move your arm, Louis. Move your arm.
Yep, I need a hook team. Suspect, move towards me! Let me see your right hand!
Then things took a dramatic turn. Ricardo pulled out a gun, prompting the officers to yell for him to drop it. They fired at him to stop the threat. After being taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds, he was later pronounced deceased.
I will shoot you in the head. You're gonna die right now.
Drop it!
I will shoot you.
Put it down! Watch my dog, guys! Watch my dog! Stop! He's fired! Clutch! Here, bud! Driving!
The River Runaway. A fugitive task force was hot on the trail of a violent felon, wanted for a laundry list of crimes, including knifing and shooting at a bail bondsman and taking a swing at an officer. Not your average criminal, that's for sure. Then, out of nowhere, they spot him crawling out of the San Diego River, waving the cops over like he's at a party. Seriously? This guy's got some nerve, making himself the center of attention. But don't be fooled. He clearly wasn't ready to cooperate. The moment he spots the officers and their K9, he bolts. They're shouting for him to hit the ground, but instead of surrendering, he pulls out his phone, acting like he's on an important call. As the cops close in, he plunges right back into the water.
Going in the water.
When he finally emerges, it's game on. A K9 is sent in after him, and this guy, he rushes back into the water with the dog hot on his tail. In a shocking turn, he starts stabbing the K9 in the head with a screwdriver. The K9 is called back, and the officers unleash a barrage of beanbags at him. But even that doesn't bring him to his knees. He scrambles back to land and takes off running like his life depends on it.
A little shallower over there. What's that? A little shallower over there.
The officers finally catch up and deploy a taser. He goes down hard, and just like that, they've got him detained. What a wild ride. Smoke break interrupted. The tension thickens as a cop ominously points a weapon, possibly a gun or a taser, out the window, aiming at a pickup truck. Smoke swirling from the vehicles as someone screams, "Get back! Get back!" Things are getting heated.
Trying to pin him in, he's in a car smoking. Need some cars here as soon as we can get him.
The officer threatens the suspect, insisting he doesn't move. In a fit of agitation, the officer smashes the truck window with a baton. Inside the truck, a man presses against the window, panicking. "I have a pistol," he claims, while the cop keeps shouting at him.
Show you! I'm trying to show you! Fucking reach! I'm trying to show you! I can't kill you! Fucking reach!
Get on the other side, Scott.
No.
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
If you don't...
Do you understand me?
I got a
You're
pistol.
done!
I got a pistol.
You're fucking done! He's gonna get it!
Oh my head!
Another officer breaks the window the man is leaning on. He jumps into the back seat, saying he just needs to finish his cigarette. Really?
I'm gonna put a bullet in your brain!
Smoke this cigarette.
Get out of here right now! I'm done fucking with you! Get out of here, you're gonna get bit!
I'm coming, please don't.
Get out of here, you're gonna get
coming.
The K9 unit leaps through the front window and into the back seat. The suspect immediately howls and cries out as the dog bites him. In desperation, he pleads with the officer to get the dog off him, insisting he gives up. The officer pulls the suspect out of the back seat, the dog still gripping his leg. He screams in pain until the cop finally gets the dog off. The officer praises the K9 for doing its job before putting it back in its kennel. It's a shift from chaos to a sense of accomplishment. Officers start searching the man lying in the snow. One tells another to put on gloves, getting ready for what's next. The suspect cries, "Oh, my leg!" over and over as they search him.
Don't get your hands up!
I'm done it.
Boy.
I don't have a gun. I do.
We're gonna search you. Quit moving your hands around. Glove up, glove up.
Hang on.
Here. It's all your fault, so.
Oh my God, my leg. Oh my God.
The officers explain their plan. They'll take him to the police car and search him again. As he limps toward the car, the suspect insists he can't walk, but the cop holds his arm tight and presses him to keep moving. He instructs the suspect to face the car for another search.
Stand up. Walk over here.
No, I can't.
You're gonna have to.
Oh!
Dude, you gotta walk.
My fucking leg just got bit by your dog, motherfucker.
Hey, all you had to do was give up.
A tense back and forth happens. The suspect asks why the cop didn't shoot him. The officer counters by asking if he wants to die. In the midst of the tension, the suspect requests a cigarette.
Seriously, dude, I about shot you.
Should've.
Why'd you tell me you had a gun for?
So you shot me?
Why? Why do you want to die? Huh?
Can I please smoke a cigarette, man?
No, dude, you got nothing to bank with me. After all that?
Why didn't you shoot me?
Because I just didn't feel like killing anybody today. Is that okay?
A bald cop arrives to search the suspect again. The arresting officer tells another cop to gather witness info, but the suspect mostly stays quiet. The suspect questions why he was punched, and the officer in blue explains that he claimed to have a gun and reached for his waistband. He warns the suspect that if he doesn't run from the police, nothing bad will happen, adding that he's lucky to be alive.
What? Because you yelled that you had a gun, and then you start digging in your waistband.
You can see my hands, dog.
You start digging in your waistband. Okay. Don't run from the police, and nothing bad happens to you.
10-15 0, 289. Are you on the air?
I know I shouldn't have ran, but fuck, you didn't have to whoop my ass like that.
Dude, you reached and said you had a gun. You're lucky you're alive.
Cupid's chaos.
Hands! Put us in your hands! Put us in your hands! Get calm! Give calm! Put us in your hands!
On a day meant for love, one driver decided to turn Valentine's into a nightmare by allegedly hitting a pregnant woman with his car. Spoiler alert, Cupid wasn't aiming for him.
Where's she at?
Our dedicated officer, channeling his inner action hero, tracks down the suspect on foot and draws his weapon, ordering him to hit the ground. After a dramatic standoff worthy of a movie scene, the man finally decides to comply. Better late than never, right?
Get on the ground! I'm not gonna tell you again! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Lay out flat! Like an airplane!
Just when you think it's game over, suspect Damian Berryman pulls a fast one and manages to escape. Cue the cops' attempt to bring him down with a taser. A thrilling chase that didn't quite hit the mark. And just like that, the suspect has vanished into thin air. Enter the K9 unit.
Our witness witnessed them go through here.
Right through here?
Right through here, right through these gates.
Okay.
The K9 is on the case, sniffing around like he's searching for the world's biggest treat. Can he catch a whiff of the runaway?
Get a flash.
Head down, tail up, no sway.
We'll try to keep that formation.
After what feels like an eternity of sniffing and searching, the doggo still hasn't picked up the scent. It's getting tense out there. Finally, the dog zeroes in on one spot, and what do you know? The cops discover the suspect hiding right where the dog is looking. Damian Berryman is caught and now faces multiple charges, including aggravated assault and reckless driving.
Hands! Put us in your hands! Put us in your hands! Get calm! Give calm! Put us in your hands! Put us in your hands! Put us in your hands! Put us in your hands!
Come out to me.
Come out towards us now! Now!
Confusion on the highway.
Forward, it's going to be close to the road. It's like county line. You'll see there's several units.
On July 4th, 2023, 23-year-old Jadarius Rose from Memphis found himself in quite the predicament. Law enforcement spotted him driving a semi-truck sans a mud flap, a minor detail that turned into a major headache. Instead of pulling over, Rose decided to turn the streets into his own personal racetrack, leading multiple police agencies on a chase.
You just pull back out. Okay, are you switching over to Quick County or Ross County?
He took off again. We're heading northbound, 23.
After some intense maneuvering, Rose finally stopped on U.S. Route 35, but ignored repeated commands to exit the vehicle, still confused about why police had pulled him over and drawn their guns. Eventually, he exited the truck, but not without drama. Officers surrounded him, demanding he approach with his hands up or get on the ground. Things took a wild turn when an officer decided to deploy a K-9 unit despite the frantic warnings echoing through the scene.
Do not let them, don't release the dog. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't. Do not get the dog off of it.
The K-9 pounced on Rose, fully intent on its mission. He screamed, "Get it off! Please! Please!" As the dog clamped down, his frantic cries filled the air.
Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Please!
I got squad.
Okay.
Don't get a phone now. Need a squad for the suspect. My units are clearing the vehicle now.
Once they finally got the dog off him, paramedics rushed in to help. Rose was later taken to the hospital for treatment and charged with failure to comply.
Bro, get off me.
I can't.
Bro, I have handcuffs on. What am I doing to you?
You could kick somebody. I don't want you to kick anybody.
I'm not gonna kick nobody. I just got bit by a dog.
I understand that. Just
man, you
calm
don't
down.
understand. You don't understand. Did you get bit by a dog?
Okay.
High-speed chase. On April 20th, 2023, 2 officers spot a speeding car driving recklessly along North Green Bay Avenue at West Villard Avenue. They initiate pursuit, identifying a female driver and suspecting 3 passengers.
Looks like Forrest.
6 Brazen, Rochelle. We have somebody get sick.
Adam Charles Adam, 9266. It is not stopping. I am in pursuit, northbound Green Bay at Bender. Speeds are 84. Traffic is none. Roads are damp.
A cop deploys a roadblock device, but the chase carries on for a bit longer.
Sticks south of Villard. Good sticks. Squad, it's right here.
The car chase finally wraps up when 6 suspects bail from the vehicle, fleeing on foot. Officers exit their vehicles, guns drawn, commanding the suspects to get on the ground. Arrests are made.
Show me your hands! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Stop! On the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Don't move! Do that!
One of the fleeing suspects is caught after K-9 bricks and his handler join the pursuit, successfully apprehending the individual.
Okay.
Get on your stomach!
I'm done.
On your stomach,
Okay.
If you try to move again, he's gonna bite you.
I'm good, bro. That shit hurt. I'm good.
You good?
I'm good. I'm fully...
The tables have turned. Police responded to a robbery call just before noon at a Howard Johnson Motel on National City Boulevard. Witnesses reported seeing a man grab a woman's purse, then make threats toward anyone who tried to intervene before he fled the scene. Officers, including K-9 Chon, searched the area but struggled to locate the suspect as Chon circled the area without finding a trail.
I know you're in that dark. You know my dog bite you.
When officers entered a nearby home, 2 small, aggressive dogs went after Chon, biting and clinging to him.
Leave it! Come here.
Chan's handler quickly tried to pull him away, while another officer attempted to fend off the attacking dogs. One of the small dogs was subdued with a taser, and the other was secured by its owner.
What the fuck, man? They're not... Gary, grab your dogs and go over the fence! Leave it! Grab your dog! Gary!
Finally, officers located and arrested the suspect, who was allegedly involved in pimping the female victim. He was charged with robbery, kidnapping, making terrorist threats, and human trafficking.
Hey! I love you! I love you, Mama!
Busted in the bushes. On March 23, 2021, deputies in Pasco County, Florida, received a report about a stolen car. Responding to the call, they brought along K9 Buster to help track down the suspects.
He probably noticed the lights start flashing.
Description, but they drove rapidly back into the wooded area, and they didn't come west. So for whoever's in the perimeter, they didn't come west. They went east or to the north or south.
For half an hour, deputies and Buster searched tirelessly through woods and swampy terrain.
Buster, come here. Come here. Hey. Seek track. I am. K10, show me the boy.
As Buster tracked in large circles, deputies suspected the suspects were hiding nearby.
That's a good man. That's a good man.
Footprints were discovered, leading the K9 handler deeper into the woods.
Looks like they're still together. There's multiple footprints back here. Good boy. Good boy.
Finally, they reached a small house where Buster sniffed out one suspect hiding in a bush in the backyard. The second suspect was located and arrested shortly after.
Show me your fucking hands right now! Show me your fucking hands! On your face right now! On your fucking face!
Don't move your hands!
You got it, Russ?
Don't move your hands! Get behind your back!
High-speed hustle in Dallas. In 2022, a suspect tears through the streets of Dallas in a black sedan, refusing to stop. The aerial footage captures the intense pursuit as cops stay close behind. After a while, the driver suddenly veers left into a gas station lot, but he's not slowing down. He barrels straight into a nearby neighborhood with police on his tail. The chase escalates as the suspect cuts off a truck, ditches his car, and bolts on foot through the Dallas neighborhood. More squad cars and helicopters flood the scene as the suspect's trail starts to fade. Officers have guns drawn, scanning the area, but they're quickly back in their cars as the suspect vanishes between homes. With the K9 released, it's game on. The dog sprints ahead as the suspect scrambles, vaulting fence after fence in a desperate escape. After briefly slipping out of view, the suspect pops up again, only to find the K9 right behind him. He leaps onto a parked car in one last move, but with the K9 closing in, he throws in the towel to avoid a painful takedown. Caught by haywire. Officers are hot on the trail of a hit-and-run suspect, but he's playing hide-and-seek, leaping fences through backyards. Neighbors spot him jumping from yard to yard, though his exact location is still a mystery.
1823, Kalispell that way, so he could be kind of going at an angle.
They don't have the suspect's name, but they do know the car owner, a woman. With that info, the K9 handler wastes no time, releasing the dog to track him down.
Your owner, here's a female.
Okay, copy. We're about to start that track.
The cop calls out a warning. They've got a K9 haywire ready to go, and the suspect's under arrest. But no one's there.
Give up now. Citizens, stay in your homes. We'll push this to see the fence this way so he picks it up and then go from there. Attention in the area, Spokane Police K9. Suspect been tracking police dogs. Find you, you are under arrest.
And the K9 is officially on the hunt.
Let's push back just a little bit. Can you get your dog inside, please?
A neighborhood dog tries to butt in on K9's mission, briefly throwing off the game.
Spokane Police, put your hands up right now. Hands up. You do? Okay. We're gonna come. That was weird.
Yeah.
Are they about to arrest the wrong person? Guns are raised on a startled neighborhood resident, and things are looking tense until the cops back off. After nearly 10 more minutes of searching, K9 haywire finally locks onto the suspect. From the sounds of it, haywire's got a grip, and we can hear the suspect's groans as officers instruct him to put his hands up.
Let me see your hands. What has he got in there? Looks like a gene right there.
That's definitely Gene. Yeah.
Let me see your hands. We got contact here.
Keep your hands up.
Good boy. Fuss, get your hands out.
Keep your hands up. You're gonna get shot. You understand? Spokane Police.
The thirsty thief. In September 2019, cops rushed to a Van Nuys home, responding to a report of a brazen burglary while the residents were still inside. The suspect had already swiped cash and taken off on foot before officers arrived. A perimeter locks down the scene, and the hunt begins. With a helicopter overhead and a K9 on the trail, police comb through the neighborhood. But as they follow the scent, the suspect is still out of sight. The K9 suddenly seems to close in, sniffing out something the officers can't see. Then, like something out of a movie, a shirtless guy emerges, hands behind his head, right in front of the officers. Before things could escalate, the man decides it's over. He sits down, hands behind his head, accepting his fate. Officers move in, cuff him, and search him thoroughly. In an act of mercy, the cops offer him a drink, giving the parched burglar a bit of water to cool down from his wild run. But, as it turns out, the K9 had already bitten the man when he was found, and firefighters arrived to treat his minor injuries. Karma bites. On August 5th, 2022, officers were called to the scene of a domestic battery. As they arrived, they discovered a rather unconventional hiding spot. A man crouched behind an air conditioner, trying to escape his fate. But he didn't count on a police K9 to sniff him out.
That a boy. Good boy.
Stay still. Show me your hands off. Your hands off. Keep your hands off. Your hands off. Your hands off.
In a twist of irony, the dog had the man's arm firmly in its mouth. The man was yelping in pain, proving that karma can be quite the fierce companion.
Ah, shit! Oh, behind your back. Behind your back. Oh, got me, man.
As he squirmed, he kept apologizing between cries. Sorry, sorry, he pleaded, clearly realizing he was in way over his head.
Hey, Lyle, it hurts. Hey, Lyle.
We got rescue on the way.
Hey, Lyle, it is.
You're fine, man. Stay back inside.
I ain't do nothing. Oh, my arm hurts so.
We got rescue on the way.
Oh, it hurts, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Oh. What are you spitting water on me for?
Yeah, it's the air conditioner.
Oh, I'm sorry, sorry. God, ow.
No more lights.
Oh, this hurts, dog.
I understand.
Oh, it'll make it worse.
No, just hold tight. Rescue's on the way.
After a struggle to move through the pain, the officers decided it was time to escort him somewhere they could wait for the ambulance. His escapade didn't end there. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 4 years in prison for his crime of domestic violence. Guess you could say he really paid the price for his actions.
Underneath this pavilion. Okay?
Oh, fuck me.
Right here.
Right
here.
God damn it.
Have a seat. Right here.
God damn it, dude. I didn't run nothing. I didn't run nothing. Why did you do this, dog? I never ran nothing, dog.
Okay.
Why would you do that for me?
Well, you weren't at your apartment, were you?
Well, no, but why'd you? I never
Okay.
disagreed with you.
We'll talk about it later, okay?
No, man, that's not
right
cool,
now, we
man.
gotta get you rescue, and then we'll talk about everything that happened.
Ow!
Well, I'll go later.
All right. Well, we got the ambulance here.
Okay.
They're pulling in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it, dude!
All right, we got the ambulance here.
I didn't do nothing to you. What? Oh.
A dog's relentless pursuit. On February 18th, 2024, a man discovered his beloved 1995 Chevrolet Silverado had gone missing, and he was the only one with a key. Fast forward to February 23rd, and there it was, his truck, now occupied by two shady characters. Determined to reclaim his ride, he trailed the vehicle while dialing up the police for backup.
A couple of those units in the back. This is a dead end here, guys, so just be ready for the foot bail. Driver door is opening.
The driver's door swung open, and Evan Baltzis bolted, with a K9 hot on his heels. The K9 seized him, biting his leg and jumping onto his back, rendering him immobile. The dog was relentless, and Baltzis' screams echoed in the air as he begged for the dog to be pulled off.
Got Connor in your bike. Just leash him up, Connor. Leash him up. Grab him by the collar. Flip him over on his stomach.
Please, the dog! I won't go to this! Please, the dog! Please, the dog! Okay.
Good? Yeah, good. You got him good. Go up there. We're going to pull him down a little bit, okay?
Okay!
The body cam footage reveals Baltzis didn't raise his hands until the K9 lunged at him. Even when the officers arrived, the K9 clung tightly to his shoulder, clearly not ready to let go.
Leash him up, Connor. Leash him up. Grab him by the collar. Grab him by the stomach. Flip him over on his stomach.
Please, the dog! I won't go to this! Please, the dog! Please, the dog! Okay! Oh, man!
Let's cuff him up. Hey, just do a quick pat down. Quick pat down.
Help me! Help the dog! The dog! Good. Please, the dog! Oh, okay. Okay.
Place the hand behind your back.
Okay.
The bite was deep and now he's laughing about it, damn. He's asking to put alcohol on it.
Fucking dog. That's bad, dude. Look. That's bad fucking. The dog fucked me up. Can you put some kind of like alcohol on it or something?
No, we'll take you to the hospital.
I don't need to go to the hospital. Just throw some alcohol on that shit, man.
Meanwhile, his passenger remained in the car, was taken into custody, and later released. As for Baltzas, he had 2 active felony warrants, and officers discovered a small baggie containing a white crystalline substance in a pouch within his backpack. He faced multiple charges, including possession of a stolen vehicle, unauthorized vehicle use, possession of burglary tools, evading police, carrying a lead cane, and having a controlled substance. What footage caught your eye? We want to hear all about it in the comments. What was your favorite footage? Comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Goodbye.